I was a cleaning lady for 15 years.
And I got a degree in Canadian history.
I was pretty functional. I made some good money. And then all of a sudden, I found myself digging trash out of dumpsters.
Well, I hallucinated for a year. They were little elves, and they'd live above my head and talk elf language about me really fast. So I had to cry myself to sleep every night.
You have special powers. You can fly, you can see things that other people can't see.
I couldn't sit on a bus. I think the wheels are going to fall off.
I was hospitalized about twice a year, so it's about 12 times.
I swallowed every pill I could get my hands on.
I hate being identified as a person with mental illness because there's always a stigma.
You don't really know what that feels like until it happens to you.
Since we started deinstitutionalizing people in the 70s, we've kind of like pushed them out into traffic and just said, you know, go forth, be fruitful, and if you survive, you survive.
This is a place where poverty, mental illness, and drug addiction intersect, and it creates the situations that our people find themselves in.
I was just sexually assaulted, and I got hit with a crowbar in my head, and I haven't done anything about it because of the fact that I had warrants at the time.
I lived outside for 3 years, and I became terrified to walk into buildings. But I feel when I know that the MPAs are here, I know I can walk in and immediately find a friend, and I consider them my friends.
I'm going to alert them that one of our clients has to appear in court today, just to knock on their door and get them to come in. So.
Okay. There's a serious systemic bias at play here that has resulted in the criminalization of the mentally ill. Part of our job here is to assist in that not happening.
I can inform you of what your rights and responsibilities as a patient are at the hospital. If you feel like you have a problem with how you're being treated or some of your privileges have been taken away, you can contact me.
I don't think we have about 100 people a day coming through here.
If you're hungry, if you're cold, if you need showers or clothes, you can come in here and within 5 minutes you're getting services.
We serve about 2,500 meals a month. We have a food bank. We have a free store where we supply free clothing and small utensils, kitchen utensils, things like that. We have advocacy here, whether it's with their financial aid worker, with their landlord.
I help individuals that have mental illnesses fill out disability application forms for the federal government as well as the provincial government.
I play pool with my friends here, and that we go on the outings, and we couldn't afford to do these things on our own.
It gives you a structure, gives you something to do for the day.
They helped me to go to college, and I graduated from college. I said I couldn't do it, but they showed me that I can, right?
Primarily what I do is try to find people who are homeless and mental health clients who aren't accessing services, and slowly develop a relationship with them to the point where I can at least find out what their name is. Excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute? And then try to do whatever I can to try to make sure that they're being fed, you know, get them hooked up with social services eventually, and then with housing.
Well, last night I spent the night over near, the other side of Granville on Broadway, just outside, you know.
They try and get out of this area, but invariably they end up in the downtown east side of Vancouver.
That's hell down there right now.
We provide safe, affordable housing. The added bonus is that we have an understanding and a knowledge of mental illness and a knowledge of the other services and support mechanisms out in the community.
I see my job is helping them to figure out what they want out of life and then helping them to get it.
There's somebody in the house all day until 4:30, so you can talk to somebody if you have a minor problem or a major problem. They helped me get therapy, psychiatric help.
We're taking people right off a hospital ward and we're watching them grow. It's extremely rewarding. Morning. How are you? Oh, there you are. It's amazing what people think they can't do and find out that, yes, they can.
A lot of the members here, they
They exist on financially just about nothing, yet they're the kind of people who would give you the shirt off their back.
People care for each other, like they support each other. I mean, I wake up every morning, I can hardly wait to get to work.
I'm actually proud to be part of MPA. I really am.
I think they're the most accepting, wonderful people on the planet.
This has been my most stable home in the past 30 years.
I love MPA. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for MPA.
For the first time in my life, I have hope.